Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey there.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm Bradley.
And I'm Kate.
This is the History of Buffoons. Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
To another episode. What do you got for us today?
We are going to talk about
Flamma-Lamma-Ding-Dong?
Flamma-Lamma-Ding-Dong, the Gladiator.
Flamma the Gladiator.
Yeah.
So we are talking Roman times.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, you hesitated.
Well, Roman is still a thing, but yeah.
You know, ancient Roman times.
Oh, there you
Sorry.
go. Ancient Rome.
Forgot the A for ancient. My apologies.
I just have my trusty Modelo today.
I, however, have St. Bernardus.
That is quite the bottle.
It is. It is not cheap either. My brother's favorite beer.
Is it?
Corey, who wrote our music for us. And while I'm unscrewing this and uncorking it, if you like us, follow all that stuff. Support our show on our website. Link at the top. We appreciate anyone who listens to us. So, this is Corey's favorite beer. Ooh, nice little pop to the cork.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
It's a beer you wouldn't really care for. It's more. Oh, what was that one we just had that wasn't far off from it? You had it. Oh shit! I'm drawing a blank. It's like a. I just lost the wording. Christ. It's made by monks. But it's really delicious.
What kind of beer is it?
It is too hard for me to read. It's a product of Belgium.
Oh.
Yes, it's what do they call it? Abbey triple? Abbey triple? Is that right? Holy Christ. I need to drink something. I got something in my throat. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh.
Have you had this beer before? Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good. I got this glass for my brother from my father-in-law.
For your brother.
Yeah, but he forgot it last time he was over. That was I don't know how long ago that was, a little bit, but so I'm like, well, I might as well, it's an actual St. Bernardus glass. So
nice.
Thought I should drink it properly.
Yeah.
And it's buy a 4-pack. It's like $23 or $4.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, how big was that bottle?
You don't get 4 of those. Like a 4-pack is like regular size bottles.
Okay, got it.
This is a 19 point whatever.
Yeah.
It's 10%.
So how much was that one single bottle?
1 pint, 9.4 fluid ounces. So it's 25.4 ounces. This was 13 bucks for just this one. So you get a couple beers out of it.
Heck yeah.
Or a couple glasses, if you will. It's delish. So, anyway.
Awesome. So
we're talking about Flamma-Lamma-Ding-Dong.
Yeah. So in Sicily.
Oh, hey. Island.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
In the earth somewhere in Sicily, there was a slab of limestone.
Okay. That
was discovered. Time had worn its edges. Letters weren't exactly ornate.
Sure.
But the message was about a man named Flamma.
Flamma.
Yes.
That's an interesting name.
It is his tombstone. Don't know if he's actually buried there, or if it was just like a marker of some kind.
Okay.
What was that?
What was what?
There was a ding dong. Not like a house ding dong,
like
but
the witch
like
is dead?
No, there was like a jingle.
I did not
Maybe
hear
I made it up.
I think Mandela effect? No, wait, that doesn't work for that.
No.
You made it up. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I didn't hear it.
So, again, not sure if it was just a marker, but
sure.
The inscription was a little like statistic.
Oh.
Yeah. It listed his profession, his origin, and the tally of his career in the arena.
How good was he?
So it said that Flamma was Syrian by birth.
Syrian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was a secutor, gladiator.
Do you know what that means?
It was a type of Roman gladiator that literally means like pursuer or chaser. And the role was designed to hunt down and defeat a retiarius, which is a lightly armored gladiator who fought with a net and a trident.
Oh, okay.
So some of these words you're going to hear throughout.
Sure.
But he was a secutor.
Okay.
He fought 34 times.
Damn.
He won 21 victories.
What happened to the other 13?
He fought 9 draws.
Oh, okay.
And lost 4 times.
I thought if you lost, you died. But
not necessarily.
Well, so I don't remember how long ago I heard this, but it was more or less that like everything we know about gladiators isn't entirely true.
Yeah.
Whereas like they said it was more like wrestling today back then, where you had these people and it was more or less scripted. I'm like, really?
Oh.
That's not what Gladiator the movie taught me. And that's what I base everything off of Gladiators.
That is historical.
It's a historical document.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't know if that's true, of course. I never really fully looked into it because I also kind of don't want to.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it will ruin the myth of the Gladiator legend, you know?
So the rest of the line on this limestone said that he was offered the rudus.
The rudus? Oh, is that the wooden sword from...
It's the wooden sword that symbolized freedom.
Yeah.
He was offered it 4 times.
Oh, wow.
And denied it 4 times.
He just really liked being a gladiator.
Something.
Wow, okay.
Isn't that crazy?
That is wild.
So it was the prize at the end of years of brutal training and combat. And yet here's this man who received it 4 times.
Or was offered it 4 times, yeah.
Yeah, and declined it every time. Every time.
That's wild, okay.
So the tombstone doesn't say anything else about Flamma other than those statistics, but it does offer enough clues for us, for historians to kind of piece things together.
Okay.
So Flamma was born somewhere in Syria, a region that is in the 2nd century, which was part of the Roman Empire at the time.
Sure. Where is Syria still a thing today, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
I believe, right?
Yeah, it's in the Middle East.
That right, okay.
Yeah. It's between Turkey and Iraq.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I go there a lot. In my dreams.
So exactly where in Syria?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Of course. I mean, lost to records or time, I should say.
Yep, and it just tells us that he's not Roman.
Right, yeah.
So he was a foreigner, likely taken from his homeland and drawn into the Roman cog.
It's just like Maximus. They called him Spaniard because he was from Spain, and Russell Crowe does not look Spanish.
Maybe that's why he got so tan.
I love that movie so much.
Yeah.
One of my favorites of all time.
We also don't know exactly how he became a gladiator. There were several paths into the arena.
Okay.
Some gladiators were prisoner of war, captured during Roman campaigns and sold into slavery.
Yep.
Others were criminals condemned by the courts.
Yep.
But surprisingly, quite a few people also volunteered.
Well, because you could get rich doing it, and you could get fame and fortune and all that stuff. And, I mean, I guess I was redundant by saying rich and fame, but either way.
Yeah.
Or fortune. I mean, God, I fucked that up really bad.
But debt and poverty and desperation pushed many people into this agreement.
So you like, fuck, I got nothing. What am I going to do? Well, I can go kill people.
Yeah.
In the arena and try and better our situation. So yeah, I get that.
So because the inscription on the tombstone names him as Syrian and does not describe him as a Roman citizen, historians often suspect that he may have begun life in the arena as a slave gladiator, or perhaps purchased by a gladiator school.
Sure, I could see that being a rational thought process because if he's not from there, yeah, for sure.
But he eventually arrived at one of the empire's gladiator training schools known as the ludus.
Ludus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The word ludus technically means school school, but these were unlike anything else.
Right.
A gladiator school was part training camp, part prison, part professional, like athletic facility. High walls surrounded the complex.
Sure.
Armed guards would stand watch.
Oh, dear.
Fighters lived, trained, and prepared for the moment when they would step into the arena.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So the men who ran these schools were called the Lannistae. To the Romans, the profession had a unsavory reputation.
Okay.
The Lannistae bought and sold gladiators, trained them, and rented them out to the sponsors of public games.
Gotcha. Okay.
But from a financial perspective, gladiators were valuable assets.
Sure. Yeah. No doubt.
So a skilled fighter could bring prestige and profits. So training was very serious.
Okay.
And a new recruit like Flamma would begin with a wooden weapon.
Yeah, makes sense.
Heavy wooden swords and shields were used to teach technique and endurance.
Yeah.
And these practice weapons were often heavier than the real thing, so that when the gladiator finally fought with steel, the equipment felt lighter in the hands.
Well, that's just like in baseball.
I know, I was just going to say that.
When the batter's going up the bat, he's taking his practice swings, he puts that weight on it.
Yep.
So he gets that movement better and all the thing. Yeah, so that makes sense.
It does. Yeah. So training was relentless. The gladiators drilled in footwork, balance, precision. They learned how to block, how to maneuver, how to survive long enough to entertain a crowd without also being killed.
Right.
And life inside the ludus followed a very strict routine.
Okay.
Morning hours were devoted to conditioning and drills.
Sure.
Gladiators practiced striking posts with their wooden swords.
So like exactly. Madonna here? I mean, what's going on?
Vogue.
Strike pose. Wow, that was great.
So they would practice striking posts with their wooden swords.
Right.
Repeating the same motions again and again until they became instinctive.
Can I ask you a ridiculous question?
Sure.
What kind of wood did they use for the swords?
That is a ridiculous question, but they actually used maple.
You're making that up.
I'm making it up.
I mean, it's a strong wood, right? It's pretty dense.
Yeah. What would you think?
Oak, maple, definitely not pine.
Yeah.
Pine's light.
I feel like this might be a question for, not that Nathan would know,
but he could at least give an educated guess.
A more educated guess, just because he works with wood.
Yeah.
Not for a living, but
no, it's
a hobby of his. Yeah.
And he makes different things. Like he made, well, shit, how many? I don't remember how many years ago you said he even made it. That chessboard that he ended up giving to Xavier.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff like that. You know, he just likes making stuff out of wood.
Yeah.
So he would have a better guess than you and I would.
I think so.
All we're trying to say there. So, yeah. Anyways, I should have grabbed another Kleenex. Oh, they're over there.
Yeah, they're just over there.
Go Gadget Arms.
Wouldn't that be something?
I love that show.
That was a great show.
When I was growing up. Penny.
So later came sparring matches with fellow trainees, carefully supervised by the instructors who corrected mistakes and barked out orders.
Yep.
And the diet, Roman writers actually joked that the gladiators were called barley men because their meals balanced. Their meals were based heavily on barley, beans, and legumes.
Oh, good old legumes.
Yeah.
I like beans.
The high carbohydrate diet helped them build muscle and maintain a good layer of body fat that added extra padding that did serve a purpose. It helped protect against superficial cuts and made injuries less immediately fatal.
And not as you're getting hit by the blunt side of a sword even. That's going to pad you better than not. So
I mean, bruises are going to happen, but
well, clearly, I mean, in this type of profession, if you will, you're going to get fucked up no matter what, but you might not die from it, is what we're saying.
But medical care was also better than one would expect.
Well,
gladiators represented financial investments, so their health mattered. One of the most famous physicians of the ancient world, Galen, once worked as a doctor in a gladiator school. He later wrote that the experience taught him more about anatomy and trauma than any academic training could have. within this harsh but structured environment, a gladiator gradually became that professional fighter that we know of.
Okay.
That we know, Flamma eventually specialized in a particular class of gladiator known as the secutor.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You said that, okay.
So Roman gladiator combat was not a chaotic free-for-all.
No.
Fights were carefully arranged between specific types of fighters,
right,
each with distinctive armor and weapons.
So kind of like what I said I heard.
Yeah.
I mean, to a degree, at least so far.
Yeah. So like I said, the secutor was designed to face one particular opponent.
Right.
The I said it earlier.
You're good.
Retiarius. Retiarius. I'm so sorry, Italians.
The
pairing created one of the more dramatic matchups in the arena.
Okay.
The sector carried the large shield and a short sword, now known as a gladius.
Yeah.
His helmet was smooth and rounded, with only two small eye holes for vision.
Sure. Could you imagine how much that impaired your vision?
Yeah.
Even with the eye holes for it, man, your peripherals got to be fucked and everything. Like, I think of again, I go off of everything I know from the movie Gladiator. Think of the mask that he wore early on when he was hiding his identity before he revealed himself.
Yeah.
That couldn't have been easy to look out of. Because it's just, it's got the sides, the tooth pieces, and then just those slits. It's like, oh, shit.
Didn't see over there.
Hey, buddy. When'd you get there?
He's been here for an hour.
It's like, dude, I've been here forever.
So the design of the helmet prevented the opponent's net from snacking on any protrusions.
Okay, it totally sounded like you said snacking.
Snagging. So the retiarius,
yes,
on the other hand, fought lightly armored. They carried a net, a trident, and a dagger. And their strategy relied on speed and distance. So rather than charging directly into combat, they circled his opponent looking for an opportunity to throw the net and entangle him.
And then jab.
Yeah.
With the trident, yeah.
It created more of like a cat and mouse type of battle.
Sure.
The retiarius, I'm so sorry, would dart and maneuver, and the secutor advanced behind his shield.
Right.
If the net landed, the secutor could be dragged off balance and struck with the trident.
Sure.
But if the net missed, the lightly armored retiarius suddenly faced a heavily armed opponent closing in super fast. And this is one of those times where just the crowd just loved to watch this.
Well, yeah, I mean, because it's like you said, it's the whole cat and mouse. So, I mean, there's strategy on either side. Like, how do I get this guy? Brute force. And the other one's like, I got to dance around you.
Right.
Basically. Do you remember in the video?
Sting like a bee. What's it called?
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah.
Now, who said that?
Mr. Ali.
Famous is he, Ali. Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Muhammad Ali said that. Yeah. Do you know Muhammad Ali's
real name?
Yeah.
No.
Cassius Clay.
Cassius Clay. Yeah. I think that's an awesome name too.
I think it is too. But he adopted what is the Muslim faith, is that's what it is, right?
Okay.
And that's why he became Muhammad Ali, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I think Cassius Clay is a fucking
super great name.
Awesome boxer name.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No disrespect, Mr. Ali, but I liked your original name.
So at some point in his early career, Flamma walked into the arena for the first time. Roman arenas were enormous theaters of spectacle. Thousands of spectators filled the stands.
Yep.
Trumpets would announce the starting of the games.
Yep.
The sand of the arena floor was always freshly raked, ready to absorb sweat and blood.
For sure.
Flamma would have stepped out in full armor, shield raised, sword at his side, and across the arena would be his opponent holding a coiled net and long trident.
Could you imagine how warm that would be in that armor? I know, like, they always portray him as like having like a fucking basically like a loincloth, and then their armor and stuff or whatever. But could you imagine how sweaty you would get in that armor? Because I'm just thinking of the
it would be so slick.
Oh my god! I'm just thinking of the locations that they had a lot of these in because of where the Roman Empire was. God damn, that had to be warm.
Yeah.
Not good warm. But yeah. Can we take a second for me to get one of those?
You need to blow your nose?
Yeah. All right. Back from my nose adventure. I got another one just in case.
Okay,
just the left side. I don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
Hate it. Anyways.
It's not right. What can you say?
Because it's left.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
The fight.
The fight.
Began.
The glorious fight.
The retiarius circled,
yes.
testing his distance. Flamma advanced slowly, shield forward. The net suddenly flew through the air.
What the?
If it struck, the secutor could be pulled sideways and stabbed before he regained balance.
Stab.
But a trained gladiator like Flamma would try to deflect the field with his shield. Imagine the net missing. Now the advantage has shifted.
You had me until you butchered it.
Retiarius
There it is.
backed away, trying to recover his weapon, and Flamma pressed forward, the distance closing quickly. The sword flashed, and moments later, the opponent lay wounded in the sand. The crowd roared a victory.
They gave him a real sword for this, right?
Yeah.
Not a wooden one anymore?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, boy.
Flamma would go on to fight 34 times.
That's just crazy.
It's an impressive number for any gladiator.
Right.
Many fighters never survived long enough to accumulate such a record.
No, for sure.
His victories, as I said earlier, number 21. Mm-hmm.
So how do you get a draw?
So a draw meant something specific in combat.
Okay.
It indicated that both fighters had performed skillfully, bravely enough that the sponsor of the games decided neither deserved death.
That's enough. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So after a long and exhausting battle, both men could leave the arena alive. Those matches were often grueling. Picture Flamma deep into one of these contests, which the fight has to be so much longer because
right.
neither one are being killed.
Right.
Longer than expected. His helmet is trapping this heat and sweat.
Oh, God,
the tiny eye holes. He's probably like dripping into his eyeballs.
Well, I imagine there's sand flying around from the arena and everything.
And then like the breath coming back into the shell, the metal shell.
Yeah.
Across the arena, the retiarius remains frustratingly elusive.
Elusive.
Yes.
Oh,
he
man.
circles, prodding with the trident, retreating whenever Flamma advances.
Shuck and jive.
The crowd begins to murmur.
Oh, my God. What are you doing later?
Spectators want action. The fighters are exhausted.
Yeah.
And eventually the official overseeing the games, the editor.
The editor? Okay.
Signals the end of the match, a draw. Both men survive to fight another day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I didn't know they did draws for gladiator battles. I always thought you're always kind of taught, at least the way I remember it, is fight to the death.
Right.
You know? So I guess I didn't realize there was actually draws in gladiator battles.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So Flamma's record also included 4 defeats.
Yeah.
Losing a match did not mean
death. Right.
Automatically mean death.
Right.
Gladiators were so expensive to train, and a skilled fighter was worth preserving.
Oh, sure.
So if a gladiator was defeated but had still fought well, he could request mercy.
Oh.
The gesture was simple. The defeated man raised one finger. It was a silent plea for release. They called it missio.
So it's basically a medieval,
like a white flag.
Not a medieval, but it's an ancient thing for like today in like UFC. You tap out, like if you're basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or a white flag, yeah. But you're tapping out.
I like that
what it
analogy.
Is.
Definitely. Pardon me. The crowd and the sponsor would have to decide his fate. A popular or brave fighter often did receive mercy.
Oh,
and
wow, okay.
Flamma obviously did at least 4 times.
Sure.
So these defeats were not the end of his career.
Nope.
They were part of the long path that eventually made him one of the most seasoned veterans.
Sure.
So over the years, Flamma's reputation probably had grown. The fact that he was offered the rudus, which was the wooden sword symbolizing freedom, suggests that he became a crowd favorite.
Sure.
Receiving the rudus was one of the greatest honors a gladiator could receive.
Yeah.
It meant the fighter had earned release from his contract or
bonds.
Slavery.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. His career in the arena was considered complete, and many gladiators dreamed of that moment. Flamma reached it
4
once,
times.
Twice, 3 times, and then a 4th time. And each time, according to the inscription on his tombstone, he refused.
That's wild.
The answer as to why is lost to history.
Of course.
But the possibilities reveal more about the strange world of Roman gladiators.
Sure.
Successful gladiators could earn significant prize money.
Yep.
Victorious fighters received payments from gifts from sponsors.
Oh, sure.
Over time, a popular gladiator might accumulate far greater wealth than he could have earned anywhere else.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So fame was another powerful incentive.
Yeah.
And gladiators were kind of considered celebrities in Roman society.
They were rock stars or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call them here. But yeah. And is it true that like ladies, like fine ladies of higher standing would go and bang popular gladiators?
I didn't read that.
You never came across that? Okay. Because I always remember that was like a thing that I remember reading. I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
I almost find it like, really?
Yeah.
But I guess maybe. I don't know. There were wild times back then.
Yeah. Well, graffiti discovered in ancient cities like Pompeii show fans praising their favorite fighters.
Oh, sure.
There were women that did leave like declarations of admiration, but I don't know much about like what actually
Beyond
would happen.
that,
Yeah,
but that's just like name your band here, like I love you,
right?
Taylor
Exactly.
Swift or whatever. You know, it doesn't mean anything beyond that. But
so there was another matter of identity. After years inside the gladiator school and the arena, fighting might have become the only life that Flamma really knew.
Sure, which I get that.
The brotherhood of the ludus, the roar of the crowd, the adrenaline of combat, all formed like this powerful world that he was in.
Sure.
So freedom meant uncertainty. So outside the arena, was he a slave with no clear place in Roman society? The arena offered danger, but also fulfilled a purpose. So
almost kind of a structure for him,
Yeah.
a structure to his life where training, the food and, the meals and everything he got through the ludus, right?
Ludus, yes.
Ludus, that's the place where he
school,
trained.
yeah.
So you had that curriculum almost, if you will, like, hey, you got to learn this so you can be a better fighter.
Right.
Or just your everyday routine. So yeah, I can see why it would be like, I don't want to go out there.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like Brooks from Shawshank. He's institutionalized.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same kind of concept to a degree. You don't know anything but what you're in. And so I could see why he'd want to stay. A lot of benefits to staying. A lot of not benefits for staying.
Yeah.
But, a lot of uncertainty for if you leave. So, yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4 times Flamma declined the wooden sword. He chose to remain a gladiator. But Flamma did die eventually at the age of, guess.
Oh, dear. Age of 47.
Younger.
27.
Older.
37.
30.
Jesus Christ. He was only 30?
He was only 30.
He was only 30 and he won 34, or he fought 34 battles, won 21 times.
Yeah.
9 times spared and then 4 times lost. Look at me go. Numbers. 30. Jesus. Well, I guess that's probably like an ancient man back then.
Yeah, so this is not unusually young, but it suggests that he had survived a long career in this profession.
When would you guess he started this profession? Like, how old would you guess?
Well, the typical schedule of experienced gladiators, they would fight approximately 2 to 3 times a year.
So 2 to 3 times a year. So we're looking at 34 battles. So we're looking at 11 years.
Decade, yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
If not more. So if he died when he was 30, he probably started when he was 16, 17 years old.
Like started training and then...
If I had to guess, which is a pure fucking guess.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wild.
So somewhere along the way, someone paid for his tombstone.
Yeah.
Not sure if it was a fellow gladiator, a sponsor, an admirer.
Or just, someone who respected what he did.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
And they carved his record into the stone so it wouldn't be forgotten.
Which is wild, really.
Most gladiators have vanished from history without leaving even a name behind.
Well, except for Maximus.
There's not much out there for...
No, there really isn't.
Even with Flamma, there's not much, but...
No, of course
I added in what could have happened with his training and stuff.
It's speculation. It's what happened during that time. So he probably went through that, most likely.
Yeah.
Do we know? Absolutely not 100%. But it's very probable he went through that.
Yeah.
That line of training and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a man who stood in the arena again and again started staring down opponents beneath the crowd. And when freedom was finally placed in his hands, he chose the sword instead.
Yeah.
The gravestone's exact archaeological setting and where it is today is unknown.
Oh, no, really? They don't know where it ended up?
It was discovered centuries ago and later disappeared, but even without the stone, the inscription still marks him as one of the most remarkable gladiators remembered in the Roman arena.
And where did you say they found that when they did? Did you have a location?
It was in Sicily.
Sicily, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, isn't it?
Like, do you think he well, clearly it doesn't sound like he retired, but because he passed up.
He died at 30, so not sure if he died in the arena
or what, but,
or died from injuries outside the arena.
Yeah, but it's crazy that it would end up in. So, do you think? And again, pure speculation and your opinion. Do you think he ever fought at the Colosseum, or did he fight at the outlier territories and all the other? Because they had them everywhere.
They did
back then. So. I mean, sorry for my... It's just
your runny nose.
Yeah, it's just my left side because we know it's not right.
Right.
See? And,
I don't know. I think in my research, well, they don't know anything about him other than his tombstone, so it's hard to say.
It's just pure speculation.
Yeah.
So, because, I mean, could you imagine, I just picture when they walk in for the first time, they're looking around like, holy fuck, what is this? Okay,
so with someone with such a huge record, I'm going to say yes. He is a popular, skilled gladiator. Yeah, they're going to bring him to Rome.
That's kind of where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Is if I had to purely speculate a guess, I would say he did.
Yeah.
Because of his record alone, it would make sense that he would have... went there, but again, who the fuck knows?
Don't know.
Because, like you said, it was lost to time.
It was.
But, all right. Would you like some more idioms? Back-to-back episodes with idioms? Oh my God. Are you serious?
The heck?
So, hopefully these are not bad.
Yeah, let's hear them.
All right. Let me
put my computer away.
You can put yours down. I will pick that up. All right. Have you heard of the idiom, right as rain?
Yes.
Good, because you're the one who told it to me. And if you didn't, well, then that's fucked.
Well, that's right as rain.
All right. All right. The idiom right as rain means perfectly fine, in good health, or in proper order. So, for example, after a few days' rest, he was right as rain.
Mm-hmm.
So, where it most likely came from, which... you'll understand why it kind of makes sense, is it likely originated in Britain in the late 1800s and was first recorded in print around 1894. So it has been around for a while, in print even. Pretty much the wording is kind of a bit of a mystery, though, but they have a few theories as to it. Rain is something that is normal and reliable, especially in Britain, because it gets pretty rainy there. So, because rainy weather is so common in Britain, rain may have symbolized something natural, predictable, and exactly as it should be, which, right as rain. So if something was right as rain, it meant everything was back to normal. There apparently is another similar sayings, expressions. I don't think I've ever heard these. Right as a trivet?
Nope.
Right as a ninepence?
Nope. Right
as nails. That one I might have heard of, but I don't even recall if I have or not.
What kind of nail? Like a hammering nail or like a fingernail?
I'm guessing like
this one?
This one?
Yeah, like right as nail.
It could be this one, but it might be this one.
Yeah.
That was gold. Anyways.
What was it, right as rain?
Stop. So these all meant something was correct, stable, or satisfactory. Eventually, right as rain stuck compared to the other ones, because the other ones are dumb as fuck, if you ask me. Right as ninepence. What the hell?
Right as trivet.
Right as trivet, am I right?
As trivet.
As trivet? Right as ninepence, none the richer. That's a band. Anyways, so of course the meeting today is basically everything is good, everything is the way it's supposed to be, and so on. So I do have one more for you.
Okie dokie.
Because why not?
Why not, governor?
Chip, chip. Wait, pip, pip. There it is.
Pip, pip, cheerio.
Let's. Sorry, UK.
In Rome. From a
sorry. No.
Just sorry, everybody.
Sorry, everyone.
Just sorry.
Okay. The idiom, I smell a rat.
Ooh.
Means you suspect something dishonest, wrong, or suspicious is going on. So apparently, this phrase goes back to at least the 1500s in England.
Oh.
So it's been around a hot minute.
A couple years, yeah.
Couple 2-3 million minutes. I don't know how many minutes.
Like what?
No. So early examples appear in English literature, so it actually has shown up in print and stuff, including a line in the 1599 play by Ben Jonson where the character says, I smell a rat. That's like, thanks for elaborating, but anyways. Okay, so why a rat? The expression comes from the behavior of animals, especially cats and dogs, that can smell a rat nearby. Kind of like when I was doing this, instantly thought of Lady and the Tramp, where the tramp smells the rat in the baby's room.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried not to watch that movie very often because the rat part scared me. And also Dogs at the Pound. No. Nope.
But they sing.
No. No. There's a scene where Vesper was watching it and I had to leave because the dogs at the pound were crying. I can't handle that.
Fair enough. And Vesper's like, doggy. Anyways, all right. So if they caught the scent, it meant something hidden was lurking. People borrow this idea to describe sensing that something isn't right even before you see proof, basically. So, of course, rats were also strongly associated with disease and filth, betrayal, or informers, because rat later became slang for a snitch.
Ratting it out, yeah.
Yeah, you're a rat, man.
Yeah.
Snitches get stitches or whatever. Anyways, so someone said, I smell a rat, it meant they sense trouble, deceit, or betrayal.
Very good.
Yeah. So basically, the meaning today, very, very similar to those origins, but something feels suspicious. Someone might be lying or hiding something. So, yeah, if you smell a rat, you're not very keen on what they're fucking doing.
I'm not keen on that.
I'm not keen on that. I smell a rat.
How was your beer?
It was delicious.
Is it gone?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I think I have at least one more glass pour. How's your beer?
It's delicious as always.
It's consistent?
It's consistent. It's consistently great.
Mandello knows what they're doing.
It's right as rain.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, I smell a rat if you don't use that. Welp.
I suppose.
Okay. All right, buffoons. That's it for today's episode.
Buckle up because we've got another historical adventure waiting for you next time. Feeling hungry for more buffoonery? Or maybe you have a burning question or a wild historical theory for us to explore?
Hit us up on social media. We're History Buffoons Podcast on YouTube, X, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also email us at historybuffoonspodcast@gmail.com. We are Bradley and Kate. Music by Corey Akers.
Follow us wherever you get your podcasts and turn those notifications on to stay in the loop.
Until next time, stay curious and don't forget to rate and review us.
Remember, the buffoonery never stops.